Take a quick glance and you may just think this is any old pin, but look again with the help of a microscope and you may just be surprised with what you see. Graham began creating miniature engravings over 50 years ago, and to perfect his art, he goes to great lengths.
I work from midnight to 5 a.m. and that's purely to avoid any vibration from passing traffic. I work through a medical microscope, and if a lorry goes past outside, I can feel the vibration through it. My right arm is strapped to the bench. I use very fine needles pushed into an engraving handle, which I rub down even more. Every few months I have a course of Botox injections into my eyelids so that there's no distraction while I'm working. I also take tablets as well to lower my heart. I can get it down to about 20 beats a minute with the aid of the tablets, and then I try to work between heartbeats.
I know what you're thinking, slightly extreme. Well, Graham acknowledges it's not a conventional way of working, but he believes it's necessary. He wants his work to remain one of a kind.
It's a ridiculous way of working, but I keep going further and further in my efforts to try and do something that nobody else can do, and that's the fear I've got. I don't want anybody else copying me.
This is Graham's latest piece, a portrait of the monarch. It took 3 months to complete, and precision was everything in making sure this work was fit for the Queen.
Artists all over Britain will be doing portraits of the Queen to celebrate her 90th birthday on the 21st of April. So I thought I'm going to try and do something a bit special. So I inserted a speck of gold inside the eye of a needle, and after 3 months I'd finished the portrait of the Queen, and I'm thrilled with it. I'm really pleased. I've managed to get lots of detail into it in the hair and the crown.
And it appears Her Majesty approves. It's moments like these when Graham thinks back to when it all started.
I had a school teacher, an English teacher, and he kept telling us, if you want to be good at something, don't be the best one in your street or in the city. It means nothing. Aim to be the best in the world. And he said, if you want to be the best singer in the world, you might not make it. You might only be the 6th best. But if you're the 6th best singer, you will fill every concert hall and theatre around the world. And that man really inspired me to try and go further and further.
Lois Swinnerton from the Midland in Bourneville.